Hi guys, PR Charles here, and today I will be answering 3 questions. Okay, well, the first one is the timeline. All right, the timeline is coming. I haven't forgotten you all. I've gotten several requests for a timeline. The thing is, my pictures are in storage in another state. So when I go to visit, I have to go to storage and dig up the pictures. So the timeline's coming. Timeline's coming. I got it covered. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, so now that was the first question. The second one is how often I latch my hair. All right, I latch my hair. Well, in the beginning, I told you 6 to 8 weeks, right? As I've been doing these videos, I started to realize that since I was washing on a consistent basis, that I was retightening every 4 weeks, but that it depended on what I was doing. If I was going to an event or I had a function to go to and I wanted a very clean look, yes, I would retighten it. So it really depends on what you're doing, the mood, the feeling. I know I always talk about mood, feeling, silhouettes, and stuff like that. What do I mean by silhouette? Silhouette really actually means the overall feel and mood of the hairstyle when someone, when someone looks at it or glances at it when I talk about silhouette. Okay, so like right now, you don't see my roots. My hair technically can be retightened, but I'm not going to retighten that probably till like next week. I just don't feel like doing it now, so I'll do it next week. Another indicator for me to retighten my hair is that on this side of my hair, since my hair is thickest hair and is thinner on the sides and back, as my hair grows out along the sides here, you can see through it. So that's another indicator. When I see that hair, you can see through it more and more, then I'll retighten it. And the hair is just thinner or sparser hair. Whereas on this side, you can't see through it as much. I know the lighting is changing. This phone is doing this little automatic thing. Okay. So that's that. So it depends on your hair, what it tells you, and what you want to do. If you retighten your hair too often, you can get those the white bulbs at the end of the hair shaft will start to pop up around the hairline, and you can thin out locks, period, if you over tighten. So some people say, well, you can't over tighten. You can over tighten in the sense that you're retightening the hair too often. Okay, so it ranges for me from 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, depending on what I'm doing. The next question is, oh, by the way, guys, happy Valentine's Day. I have my romantic hairstyle. I'll step back a little bit. Hairstyle going on today. So when I go out to celebrate, this is the romantic hairstyle I'll be wearing. I just love romantic hairstyles. But off that note, no, there's something else I have to say to that. That's why I don't wear a lot of curly, crinkly hairstyles, because I kind of tendency like hair that looks more flipped or luminous curls or bouncy, so to speak. Like the way how this is tucked in, I can shake my head and my hair will move. And hey, that's just the kind of hair I like. I don't know what to tell you. All right, now the last question is neat freak. Ooh, no. The person asked the question about locking correctly and maintaining straight parts, and that they happen to be a neat freak. I wasn't supposed to say that first. Okay, being a neat freak is perfect. Why is it perfect? If you like straight parts and making sure the locking process or you're latching correctly, it's perfect because that means that since that is your nature, you will naturally invest the time and it won't seem like anything to you. That's just part of your nature. You will invest the time and effort in making sure you're maintaining your parts, and that requires you standing in front of a mirror. So that means you'll be standing in front of a mirror to retighten your hair in the front. You'll be standing in front of a mirror to tighten your hair in the back. As for me, I realized that it didn't have to be perfect because when I got my Sisterlocks installed, they were not immaculately straight or perfect. My part from here to here is not perfectly straight. I have a widow's peak and it's kind of off. Also, I didn't say it earlier with the latching, if you have to be aware of how you are latching and retightening your hair, because in the process of latching you will grab other hairs until you get proficient in it. You will grab other hairs and you can make your partings jagged. You can make the base of your lock bigger. There's so many things. As you get used to doing it, it will become natural to you. For me, I don't sit down in front of a mirror for the back. I may come in front of the mirror, part my section it off, and then retighten it. I have had incidences where I had to go in and correct some of my parts, but I didn't do it every time I retightened my hair. For me, all I need is a couple of good areas that have nice parts. This, I can part my hair, a section in here, certain sections in the back, and it's perfectly straight. Now, will all my hair perfectly line up if I part it any which way, like loose flowing hair, which Sisterlocks claims that you can have that effect? No. It's not gonna 100% line up everywhere. Well, like I said, when I got it installed, it did not line up 100% everywhere or perfectly, because I have locks that are bigger hair. I have locks that are even bigger in the back of my hair. And then I have some fine ones in between, and that's how it was installed. I was told that in the back it needed to be bigger so that it wouldn't chafe or rub against clothes or my turtlenecks, and then I end up losing locks. So what I learned from the experience is the hair will still fall the way how I like it to fall based on my hairstyle, and that it didn't have to be super perfect. But it is beautiful when I see women who have super perfect latched locks. For me, it is not, it's not that important. I'm not going to be flat twisting my hair or cornrowing it in perfect cornrows or flat twists or anything like that. But if you're into that, then that will matter to you, and it should. Okay, so that's basically it. I've answered those 3 questions or comments. I am feeling the love, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me ideas through questions. All questions will be converted to videos. Thank you for, I know I was missing an action for a point and someone inquired about me. I appreciate it. I still have the journey timeline coming. It's coming. The question is when I'm going to get there to get the pictures. So please continue the comments and the input, and I'll continue making videos. All right. Well, have a happy Valentine's Day, and I am signing off. Hope that answered all your questions. All right. Bye.